All right, guys, I do have a Friday morning editorial for you. Before I get to that, though, I want to note something real quick. Somebody told me I should go out and research and get my own research material for the stories instead of just reading news from news sites. And I'm going to nail something down real quick. There's two things. Number one, I work 40 hours a week. In fact, I got to go to work like quick here in a few minutes. So I have a very small time slot in which to give you guys information to keep you informed of what's going on with law enforcement and public officials nationwide. Like, I got a very small time slot. I don't sit here and do this as a job. This isn't my career. Number two, when you're watching, let's say, Channel 7 News or Channel 11 News or Channel 31 News, Channel 10 News, you know that when they're reading those stories to you on the teleprompter, that 4 other news channels are reading that same material verbatim, right? You do know that, right? If not, yeah, they are. But that's what they do. So everybody's reading everybody else's story verbatim, basically. And that's what I do to keep you guys informed. This editorial is about a First Amendment auditor cop watcher is being banned in the city, and I thought I'd bring it to you and let you, formulate an opinion from the comment section below, whether you believe this is right or wrong. Let's jump into it. Thank you, your son, for this story. Andrew Sheets, candidate for Charlotte County Sheriff, could face arrest if he visits the Punta Gorda Police Department within the next year. He was trespassed from the government building on Wednesday after 6 incidents dating back to July that were documented in a trespass warning obtained by the Sun. Sheets said, "This is nuts. What they did is completely outrageous, illegal." In July, Sheets caused a disturbance inside the public safety building by screaming obscenities at officers, the report states. Several employees, civilian and sworn, reported hearing the commotion because Sheets was screaming so loudly. A Punta Gorda city ordinance bans all audio and video recording unless the recording is of a publicly noticed public meeting, if the recording is of law enforcement activities, or if the actual consent of everyone present has been obtained. Charlotte County added a similar restriction last year. After each incident that Sheets recorded in the police department building, he posted the video on his YouTube channel, thus proving that he was recording inside a government facility. Multiple times, Sheets recorded video of civilians inside the police building, and when asked if he was recording, stated he was not, the report says. Once, when a lieutenant asked if he was recording, Sheets said, "Of course not. That would be racist." What? He received a trespass warning from the Punta Gorda Police Department on Wednesday and cannot return to the building at 1410 Tamiami Trail for 1 year, or else he could face arrest. Sheets said, quote, "It's insane. It's like we don't live in America anymore. I don't know what is going on with Punta Gorda, but it does not feel like freedom to me at all." Sheets is running for Charlotte County Sheriff as a write-in candidate. His platform focuses on ending the war on drugs, firing and arresting bad cops, and ending policing for profit. He also owns a cleaning company and runs the Charlotte County Cop Watch YouTube and Facebook accounts. Basically, on YouTube, he's Charlotte County Cop Watch. This is the 6th time in 2 years that Sheets has been trespassed from a public place in Punta Gorda, police records show. He has been trespassed from the old courthouse and the downtown farmers market. He also has been trespassed multiple times from City Hall and the City Hall Annex. Sheets told the Sun that he plans to sue over the most recent incident. He filed a lawsuit against the city of Punta Gorda last year regarding its ordinance ban recording in government buildings, but it was ultimately dropped. He said, "All I do is go in there to make a records request. I film myself. It's a public police lobby, and yet they supposedly made an ordinance that I can't record the police in a police lobby." Okay, so that's the question. Therein lies the question right there. Can you film in a public building or in a public lobby? I would say yes. I mean, it's a publicly funded building. I would say yes under the First Amendment. There's a I can't think of it. California Guardian used to quote the the district court decision all the time. Ninth District Court. I forget the case. Some of you internet lawyers will bring it to me. I want to say Quiroga, but I could be wrong. There's one it's a decision that, yes, says you can film in public buildings, in public lobbies. It's a Ninth District Superior Court decision. But anyway, so, therein lies the question. Can you do it, or can they ask you to leave and say, we'd like you to step outside? We don't want you to film in here. Can you sue them for First Amendment violations, civil rights violations under the First Amendment, or, a state civil lawsuit under California Article 1, Section 2, which says no law shall be made that shall prohibit the liberty of speech and press? So are they violating state constitution? Are they violating the Tom Bain Act in California? Would they be violating the constitutional First Amendment by not allowing you to record freely in a public place? Free press. I don't know. They said only if you get the people's consent. I don't know where that comes from. Maybe because they're working in a work office and not out on the street. Some things to chew on, guys. Let me know how you feel or what you think in the comment section below. I got to go because I got to go to work right now. Thank you. Community Leo Watch, watching Leos. That's law enforcement officers from coast to coast and keeping you informed on what's going on in your nation with law enforcement.